ASPN family, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jill.
And this is Roadhouse Idiots.
Welcome back, Supernatural, and welcome, premiere
Carry
Wayward
on my
Sister.
Wayward Sisters. What'd you think?
There were certain things that I loved, and I was like all about. Jody and Donna scenes, I love those. I am so all about those. On a personal note, and this is just, and we haven't done really review videos much. I don't know if we've done, I think we've done one in an episode that Claire has been in.
Yeah, the
last werewolf.
Season,
the werewolf one.
Yeah.
And Claire Novak is always such a interesting character to me. I think that Catherine Newton is gorgeous, and I think she does a really good job with Catherine's character. But Claire's character. Claire's character. But Claire's personality is so frustrating for me. Those like really gun heavy that like don't want, like repeatedly do not learn these lessons. And
Sure,
like
first name later.
Well, it's more than that though, because I that would be very hypocritical, because Dean is a shoot first, aim later.
Yep, true.
But she has this massive chip on her shoulder from like losing her parents, and she just takes it out on absolutely everybody who tries to do anything for her. She's like, she never gives anything, and I'm so relieved and happy for that last scene with Claire, because first of all, I enjoyed her journaling and having like the new journal that's going on. I thought that was cool. And second of all, I think she kind of got it. Well,
she needed to realize that she's not immortal. Like, I think she knew that she wasn't immortal, but until it became very apparent that, you know, her life literally was at stake, it took that for her to like you said, to get it.
But I think it's more than that. I think it's even more than just her realizing that she's not immortal. I think it's her realizing that what I do and what happens to me actually affects others. And I think it was losing, I'm sorry, what's her? Kaya. It was losing Kaya that finally allowed her to see, oh, maybe this is how Jody has felt about me. Maybe this was how Cass felt about me, how Sam and Dean and all these people who were telling me to stay safe. It wasn't just for this like parental reason of we need you to be safe. It was, oh wow, now I lost someone that I said I would protect, and she feels how much that hurts. Because I think before, even though there was a little bit of a fear for her life, I think she truly believed, no matter how much Jody reached out to her or how much anyone reached to Alex, anyone, that if I die, nobody will care. And I think we saw that in the line when she's in the hospital with Alex, and she's like, I left because I wanted Jody to stop worrying. And Alex is like, she never stopped worrying. And I think that that's going to help me so much, and because I needed something.
Well, they have to do that with Claire, because if you're going to have because it's not centered around Jody, it's centered around Claire. If you're going to have a show centered around Claire, you really needed to drastically alter the audience's perception of the character.
I feel like she's a hit or miss. Like, you're all about Claire, or she can be a little bit difficult. So I really hope to see what I think is really good for Claire, though, was that last scene with Kaya, to give her a little bit of perspective and getting it. And the second thing that I love is that she's vowed to kill the killer of Kaya, which is Kaya. So I like that. I like having Kaya play a villain. I love good female villains. I think it's great. And I love the idea now that this mystery person, this mystery masked woman that Clara set out that she wants to kill, is actually the face of the first, like, friend that she really made. So I think that part, I'm really looking forward to seeing that dynamic with her.
And I hope we do get to see it.
Alex.
I do want more. I was just going to get to Alex. I like that Alex was like a little bit more than a background character. Like, we got a little bit more face time. I felt like we got like more like Alex's personality, like what Alex does, what Alex is all about. She's not necessarily a fighter, and she is aware that she can be helpful in other ways than fighting, but isn't afraid to fight when she has to as well.
I'm loving where they're taking Alex's character. I thought the nurse was such a natural thing, because even last year she was the one like with helping Dean's like leg when that was like patching him up when he was over there, and she's always patching up Jody. She was patching up Claire a little bit. So I think the nursing route was such a natural progression for her. And I think obviously how helpful is it to have someone in a hospital database. And I like that the show's taking it in this direction of not everyone needs to be, hey, I can shoot a gun and I can punch people to be wayward, and not to save lives and to be important and to matter. And you can still be a strong individual without fully embracing that side of the life and still be a very relevant character. So that, love that. Super excited about that. Patience, I have been on board with Patience since day one.
Agreed.
That is female Sam Winchester. I just yes, more and more Patience for me. How about some Sam and Dean? What are your thoughts on? I know we
didn't get to Donna yet.
Donna.
So like the thing I love about Donna is Donna kind of provides a little bit of the comedic relief without it being too like slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
Which is good because it's still like Donna is still true to Donna in a weird way.
Yes, I love her. I mean, just like, what? Why is your truck bamped out? I'm from Minnesota.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's not forced comedy, which I appreciate.
Oh, and Brianna just has such a knack for just naturally delivering these comedies, but she was so funny while being so motherly and like patient with the girls, but also being a badass. Like, I mean, I could just watch.
And we get a Donna episode next week too.
Every scene with Donna, and I would be happy.
Okay, so we can go Sam and Dean for the little bit that they were involved. They were lost eating lizards, and then they almost became food themselves. I was pretty underwhelmed by like what the monster like turned out to be.
It looked like
but I mean, they probably don't have the budget
for this other world yet. So the other monster, the one with the red eyes and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so very few of our fans are gonna get this reference, but do you know what it looked like?
It looked like a cross between. Do you mean like the first thing with like
Claire
fighting it?
No. The big monster.
Okay, what did it look like?
It looked like Miles the monster from like the racing trophy, NASCAR's racing, like Miles.
Yeah, nobody's gonna get that reference.
That's what it looks like. Picture. So tell me it doesn't look like him.
For anybody that's a redneck and knows about auto racing, there's a racetrack that has a mascot. It's called Miles the Monster.
Yeah, for the monster.
It kind of looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Or the Miles trophy. Okay. So, putting away, I want to see more for sure. Even though I didn't think, the other thing with those first monsters, I thought
it was a cross between a Jawa from Star Wars and Bane from The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
Meets, like, when they took the Bane mask off, it kind of looked like an alien from Independence Day.
I did like when they took the mask off. I thought the alien portion of it looked sick. I thought that part looked so good.
Props to the costume and makeup.
That part looked amazing. When we first saw the monster in the alleyway, it was a little bit like... It's Buffy the Vampire style monsters. It was a little cheesy for me. I was like, oh my god. But then when they took the mask off, I was like, now those are great visual effects. So it kind of sold me on the back end. The opening montage sequence, I love that.
Great use of music from the band Hailstorm. Good band, female-fronted band for a female-fronted show. I thought that was very fitting.
I thought that was amazing.
CBS being cheap.
The other thing was, I did feel there was a few lines that felt slightly like over the top. But I feel like they had to because they were trying to sell this whole family like in an episode.
Like at the very beginning, you mean? The whole Sam and Dean are on a trip we haven't heard from.
No, that I thought was hysterical.
That was good.
I have zero problems with that. I love that. I just sort of meant when there was like these amazing warrior women, like my family, my. I thought it was over like a little bit too like.
Yeah, but you kind of gotta like wrap up the pilot.
I get it. I get why it was done. I'm just saying, if it does that on a weekly basis, I feel like it's forcing it too much.
I don't think it will.
Okay.
I don't think it will happen on a weekly basis.
It's my only qualm. All in all, do I want to see more? hell yes.
Yes.
I want to see more. I want to see more of all of these Wayward women, every single one of them. I think the dynamic will be fun and will be a nice pull. So I definitely want to see more. I want to see this show come to series, even though I'm giving you guys, I'm going to give an honest review, and it's not a critically acclaimed. We're going to give you our honest thoughts because I want this show to go to series. I want it so badly, guys. But same thing with Supernatural. If there's something that I don't like about it, I'm not going to be like, it was all perfect if there's certain things that wasn't, because that's not. I don't think
we do that.
I don't think we have ever done that. So, all in all, do you have an Impala rating?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
All right, I've got mine.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
7.
7.
But if I could hold up half a pinky.
No, it's 7. 7 and 7.
Okay,
7
cool.
Impalas. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I thought it was solid. I thought it was a good start. There were some things I'm super excited about. There were super things that I was okay. And I'm sure some of us too, because it's after such a long break. I'm sure some people were missing Sam and Dean. I'm sure Jensen and Jarrett loved having a little bit of a vacation back.
And that's what I liked about it. This episode established itself within the supernatural universe without it being too supernatural heavy, meaning they allowed the Wayward Sisters plot and character development to breathe on its own, and it can exist alongside of supernatural without it being forcing other supernatural elements down our throats. It can coexist, and it can be its own thing, and it can grow into its own thing, and I hope we get to see that happen.
I really do too. So guys, make sure, even if you loved it, obviously, and if you thought it was pretty good, but you need to wait to see more, I think we need to see more of this. We definitely need to see more of this. And also, it's 2018. Let's get a show with some badass women. We need more powerful women, just in general.
Says the badass woman at the table.
Oh, thanks, babe. So we need that. So make sure when you are using your Twitter, #Wayward Sisters. Okay, we want this to go to pilot. Absolutely.
To series. Go to series.
Thank you. It already went. We want this to go to series. So make sure you're using that #Wayward Sisters. Make sure, and also guys, watching live. If these episodes come on live, I know it's really convenient to DVR, but in the first seasons particularly, it's really important for shows that you're watching them live. They get better ratings that way, and that makes a big difference when it's coming to air. Yep. Huge difference. But guys, thank you so much for following us along on this journey. Let us know in the comments below. I gotta know, what did you guys think of the pilot? I want your thoughts. Do you want to see more of this wonderful Wayward? Please be sure to hit subscribe to our channel so you can see our videos every week, and give us a follow on Twitter so you can see all of our for #Wayward Sisters. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for stopping by the Roadhouse.
Carry on and have a Wayward week.
Bye.